welcome back to the channel. We're gonna get all cozy and snug for this time of year, especially because this is gonna be my November favourites. We're in December. Where has this year went? It has just disappeared before my eyes, but it's cozy season, so we get to like wrap up and have hot drinks and light candles, so it's okay. We can forgive the quickness of the year. This will be my first monthly favourites, and if you like this we could maybe keep doing more. So we have food, we have beauty, we have fashion, and we have random, and we have a few electronics. So it's a bit of an array of items. So I used to be a coffee girl through and through, loved it. Anywhere I'd go I'd get a nice coffee. I don't really like hot coffee, I'd always get oat milk, but with the change of seasons and everything I became a hot chocolate girl through and through. My favourite drink of this month has been Cadbury's hot chocolate. I use our coffee machine to steam the milk, and then, well, the oat milk, and then chocolate whipped cream on top. Oh, it's so good. I wish I liked marshmallows because that would just like tie everything together, but I'm really not a marshmallow type of girl. But yeah, Cadbury's, you can't beat it. I feel like I would like dark chocolate Cadbury's, like Bournville hot chocolate, because I used to really like dark chocolate, but maybe that'll be next month. Yeah. Okay, bit of a random one, but I need a water bottle that I enjoy drinking out of to make me even drink water. So I was over my last water bottle, it broke, so the drinking experience was not what I wanted it to be. So I got this one from B&M, it was £4, and I just love it. Holds a litre, drink 2 of these a day. It has a really nice drinking hole. It sounds so random, but like some water bottles, some cups, horrible to drink out of. Me and Erin have the opposite attraction for glasses, so mugs and that we can agree on, but glasses, she loves tiny little, I don't even have any. She loves it, this is my girlfriend if you don't know, she loves like a tiny glass but this size, and I'm like, but then you have to go up all the time and refill it. I like a chunky, like a litre of liquids, so I don't have to keep getting up and changing it. Also because I don't drink a lot of diluting juice, the measurement I can just know in here, but in mini cups it's like, I don't know. It's just really lazy, I guess, but I don't enjoy the experience of drinking out of a small glass. So we've got her, but yeah, £4 from B&M, and she's a big boy. So now on to my beauty faves. My first beauty fave is a cheap one. These are from Boots, and these are I have 3 of them. These are my favourite beauty blenders ever. They're £1.50, or you can get the £1 one and it doesn't have the slanted edge. But I always need 2 beauty blenders, one for wet and one for dry, like powders and things, and then like foundations. But these are my absolute favourite. They go really big, they stay wet for a while, which is nice. You don't have to like keep re-wetting them. They're really spongy, they don't absorb much makeup, they absorb a lot of powder, but I like that. I like that I'm not too cakey. I think this is my second set. These are my faves for the month. I've tried Real Techniques, I've tried, I think NYX had one that I tried. But yeah, these are my fave, like through and through, love them, and they're cheap, so. Next is, I used to always use the number 7 translucent powder, that was not pressed, like a loose powder. Loved it, but I think they changed the formula because the translucent one now shows colour. It used to be like fully translucent, which is usually my go-to in powder, because I just don't like adding more colour to my face when I've done all that anyway, with like concealers and bronzers and all that. Yeah, I rebought it when I'd finished. They changed the packaging and I was like, oh no. And then I tried it, and it went, as soon as I went like that with the beauty blender under my eye, it was a colour, it was like darker than my concealer, which is just not what you want. It's just not what you want. And then I was like, shit, I need to get new powder. I was looking for loose powder, which is when you're in like Boots and that. I don't know if I'm genuinely blind. Well, I was in Superdrug, maybe not Boots. I don't know if I'm genuinely like going blind, but I couldn't see any loose powders, pretty much none. It was between this and I think maybe 2 others in a different like random bit out of all the makeup stations. So I went with this one. I think it was probably the cheapest, so I was like, fuck it. And yeah, I really like it. It's the Revolution Translucent Powder, no flashback, super matte fix. Just takes any oils away from you. I do bake lightly with it under my eyes, and then I do here, and then I use like a pressed powder. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I think there's probably better ones out there, but for this month, this has been my favourite pressed powder. Next is my, I can never say this right and I'm really sorry if I pronounce it wrong, but Sol de Janeiro. I cannot wait to get the spray of it and I can use both and be like smelling like this. The only thing is my partner doesn't like the smell of it. What? How do you not? It's such a universal, it's such a universal scent that so many people love. And she doesn't, which I don't get. Sorry, I'm like really intensely sniffing. But what I love about this is the smell, and it a little bit goes a long way. So like instead of putting like a dot here, dot here, dot here, and then rubbing it in and being like, okay, one dot on your arm can do from like here to there. It is magic. I honestly love it so much. I will be buying it. This one was kindly gifted to me, but I will 100% be buying this with my own money. My next beauty fave is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% Toning Solution. I have problems with my armpits where deodorant, my body gets used to deodorant really quickly and then just stops working, and then I have BO for no reason. So I've been using this to try and combat that, and I've had no issues so far with BO, but I used it twice a day for like 3 days and I burnt my armpit. So please use it once a day, don't use it twice a day. But I really love her. Put on a cotton pad in the morning and you should be fine. I kind of ideally would like to use it twice a day, but sadly I can't, which is fine. But yeah, I just really like it as well. It's kind of thick. You can use it on your face as well, but I've really only been using it on my armpits, and a little goes a long way. Next item was sent to me, but I don't have to talk about it if I don't want to. Love this curler. So I was using a curler from Primark, which I loved, but it was a straightener and curler in one. So it was a straightener and you like clipped it together and it became a curler. But I got sent this beach waver, and I love her. You basically just put it on, it's not hot right now, you put it on the end of your hair and you press a button and it rolls itself, so I don't have to do this. It rolls itself and you hold it and then you can just let it go. By the little buttons, it like magically moves. It's so good. The first few days I was using it like a normal, like doing it manually, and then I was like, why do I keep doing this manually? It was just habit. But as soon as I started using the button, I can get my hair done in 10 minutes, which I have a lot of hair on my head, so that even that sentence just brings joy to my heart. 10 minutes on my hair. 10 minutes. A dream, and it's kind of beautiful, isn't it? So I have some electronic favourites, and the first is going to be this little camera. So I got this Olympus FE camera from the charity shop. I paid £10 for it and I love it. It's so gorgeous. The only thing, let me take the picture. Smile! Oh, should we take a picture? Basically just looks like film. It's a really cheap camera. I can take it into clubs and things and throw it about and it's fine. The only thing about it is it's a different SD than all my cameras, so getting the pictures off of here is going to be a little bit more difficult. I've been using this for a good few months now. Get a little adapter for this because I fucking love it. It's such a good little camera. My last favourite is going to be an item that I love. So before I go into it, it's one of the most expensive things I own. I try not to buy expensive, like I'm really strict with my money, believe it or not. I'm quite like particular of what I want to spend it on and why I want to buy things. So if there's anything that's more expensive, I'm very like, I sit on it for a while. I got an iPad when I started college because I would be doing my work on that. So that was around 2 or 3 years ago, I think. I could be completely wrong. Anyway, I got an iPad and it basically means like I'm a student, I'm a photography student in college. So I got an iPad I can edit my photos on, I could access Photoshop and I could do all my work. And I kind of regret getting my iPad because I got it for that reason. I kind of wish at some point I just bought an iPad and I could also use it for that type of stuff, because Photoshop isn't the same on an iPad than it is on a computer. So as I've advanced in my course and my Photoshop skills have advanced in college, I needed to get a computer, especially since I'll be going out into the real world. They always say that sentence. The real world of photography, and you need a computer basically. So I decided, especially if I'm going to uni, I decided to save my coins and get a MacBook, which I'm so proud of myself that I got my savings together. And yeah, I bought it outright, which was like, I used Apple Pay, and I was like, which was bizarre, but anyway, yeah, and I got my MacBook, and I'm so proud of like being able to buy it. I don't know, just, yeah, here she is. I have a case for it, but I took the case off for now. I have a sticker on it right now that I got from Dermalogica, and it says I love acid, like face acid. But yeah, here she is. I have not stopped using her. I edit my YouTube videos on here. It's a bit dirty actually, oopsies. I listen to podcasts on here. I basically do all my college work, all my Photoshop work on here, and I'd say I've only had it for like 2 months, and it is already served me so well. I did told back and forth about what type of computer I wanted to buy, but after speaking to a bunch of people that got MacBooks, my lecturers all have MacBooks and they've had them for like 10 plus years. So it was definitely an investment in myself and an investment in my future. It's not something that I could willy-nilly go buy at all, like not at all. It was something I had to save up for and be strict with myself with money and things to even buy it. So yeah, the last actual thing that I don't have that's tangible, and well, I have it that's tangible but you wouldn't be able to see it properly, it's in a picture. I'm going to do my favourite outfit of the month, especially if I'm going to do this monthly. I want to pick my favourite outfit from each month and make a video at the end of, well, in a year's time with all my favourite outfits and see how I still feel about them. I'm pretty good at buying clothes I actually really like and will wear even if the trend is over. I wouldn't say I buy things because it's trendy, I buy them because I like them. Half the stuff that I see is trendy, I'm always like, ugh, sometimes, especially recently, but that's another story. So yeah, this is my favourite outfit of the month. The set is from Collision. I absolutely love Collision, and the jacket is from Pretty Little Thing. I adore this. I feel hot in this. I feel so powerful in this. I've already worn it out twice. It doesn't sound like a lot, I mean like out twice. I also can wear it separately to coffee shops and things like that. I only got it like a few weeks ago. And I will wear this forever. I love it so much. This jacket I've had for longer than the set, but I wore it together and I was like, I just felt, and I love when you get an outfit and you just feel on top of it. You're just like, yes, love it. So that's all my favourites. Oh my god, I was just chatting away. But yeah, that was all my favourites. And if you enjoyed, please let me know. If you didn't enjoy, maybe don't let me know. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really wanted to do this and want to do this every month. So yeah, I absolutely love all of yous who come over here and watch from other channels who saw this organically. All my socials will be linked below, and I love yous.